When I sleep at night, I dream of rocks. When rocks sleep at night, what do they dream of?
What? Throughout all my life, I have studied and conjured ways to capture my awe in nature. But there is one thing that I have never been able to capture with acute accuracy, and that is rocks. At first glance, you think, what is there really to say about rocks? They are only Cretaceous feces varying in sizes, dull lumps, excrement from Mother Earth herself, formed through decades of melting, cooling, and eroding. Out in nature, everything you see has a function. Even the fruit fly serves as a small food to some carnivorous creature, creating order and consistency to a world that rather lacks it. And this is why rocks stand out like a sore thumb. Rocks, monuments to nothing, serve no one, no being. They live their lives simply being stepped on and thrown around. As an expert in nature, I don't just find this suspicious, but extremely concerning. I can't help but sense a sinister feeling from these cruel thieves of meaning. And that is why I have set out to conquer them, get to the bottom of their sinister plans, and thwart them once and for all. before we start, can you tell me of this get-up you are wearing?
Yeah, well, you know, those squirrels just make me very paranoid.
Yeah, those squirrels, they get to your bones.
Yes.
So, can you tell me of the last time you encountered a rock?
Yes, but I must warn you, it was not a pleasant experience.
Please, go on.
Well, it feels just like yesterday. Or, I suppose it was just yesterday. You know, that's the thing about rocks. They do something to your memory. Well, I was practicing my baseball throwing skills, trying to win one of those pretty pink flamingos you see on TV. When all of a sudden, I had this idea. A rock's gotta be at least 3 times the weight of a baseball. So, if I start throwing those, I could get the baseball going at least 10 to 15 miles per hour.
And did this newfound, how do you say it, technique provide your hypothesized results?
Well, here's the thing. I never got to find out. I went looking in my yard for a rock to practice with, when out of nowhere, a chunky old squirrel comes running through my yard, going up a tree like he owns this place. Then, it was in that very moment, I thought to myself, I should teach that squirrel a lesson. So, I got one of my rocks. Wait, hold on. And I chucked it at that son of a gun. And that's the last thing I remembered. I woke up on my grassy lawn with not a clue where I was or how I got there. And then I remembered it doesn't take masterful detective skills to deduce that one of that rock's buddies got all offended and decided to do something about it.
Tell me of your encounter with a squirrel.
Well, I just did.
Well, I don't know. Could you tell me about another encounter?
Well, I guess so. There was this one time I was playing fetch outside with my puppy dog, Lucy, when all of a sudden, a chunky old squirrel comes running through the bushes. And unlike any other puppy dog, Lucy goes running after that squirrel. Then it took me hours until I could finally get my puppy dog, Lucy. Well, I guess that's the reason I think about rocks. I mean, look, they're everywhere. You think you can go run into some grassy field or into the woods, but look, they're literally under your feet. Heck, is the very earth we live on not just one big rock?
Well, it seems you have a point with that one. No matter how delusional.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Thank you for your time, Miss Stewart.
It was my pleasure.
I'm back here at the place where this all started. This is the place where my investigation all those days ago began. And this is the place where my meaningless pursuit ends. Where I once looked at this place with awe and appreciation, I now look at it with indignation and disgust. I mean, look at these things. Look at the enormity of their flat brain. Look at the enormity of stupidity. Just do me a favor. Next time you're out in the countryside and you see a rock, pick it up and stare at it with great intensity. The intensity and stupidity that is looking back at you is just amazing. Oh, where was I? Oh yes, these rocks or whatever you would like to call them, are truly pointless. I mean truly, what twisted being may have use for a rock? The only fathomable explanation in my mind is some saurian fish-type being. It's real! It's really real! You have to believe me! Ah!
Cut.
Action.
Well, I was practicing my baseball. Oh my god!
And that is why I have set out to conquer them, get to their bottom. I have set out to conquer them. Conquer them, get to the bottom of their sin.
You know, wait, wait, hang on, wait, what am I?
Oh yeah, 20. What is this source of nature that is on my finger? And it's squirming around. And it's getting thicker and smaller, and it's getting. Oh. And round and round, upside down, it's turning me. Thank you for your time, Miss Stewart.
Oh,
It was my
dang it!
Like a sore thumb. Rocks, monuments to nothing, serve no one, no.
No! That was perfect. You got it.
I said, ha! Rocks stand out like a sore.
Oh my god.
I keep on. Sticks are for fighting.
And there's like a pinboard thing with watches and like a thing